Hey guys, so for this one, for the report on research in progress, I actually found in my Google Play books a few books that I have owned for many years. And the books are, well, the 12 Steps of Alcoholics Anonymous, which is the 12 Steps. That's one of the books or readings that they read all the time. They normally read the 12 steps as they are, and this book is more in depth in them. The other one is Alcoholics Anonymous, or as they call it in the community, the Big Book. That is the original book that Dr. Bob and Bill W. wrote, the Big Book, and I actually do own the 1939 edition original that has not been altered or edited into our way of speaking now. The other one is Bill W., his autobiography of his first 40 years of his life, basically the drunken mess that he was, and how he got sober, and how he got to meet Dr. Bob and write the Big Book. The other one is Now That You're Sober, a week-by-week guidance for people in recovery to help them go by week. Two others are the Life Recovery Bible, and this is basically the Bible as we know it of Christianity. Like, I think it's a King James version of the Bible, but it includes the Big Book into it. So you can look at a Bible passage and how this relates to your sobriety with the 12 steps or 12 traditions or anything in Alcoholics Anonymous, and how Bible passages can help in recovery. And I also have the Celebrate Recovery, which is a leader's guide for to conduct a Bible study. Now, the sources that will work best are Alcoholics Anonymous, of course, the Big Book, the book that everybody reads, the 12 Steps, because that actually goes into very high depth of the 12 Steps of Alcoholics Anonymous, and I'm very interested. I don't think I've even read that book, and I've owned it for 8 years. And Bill W.'s autobiography. Those books are amazing, and those books will really help in my study of the literature and what changed from the 1939 edition to the 78 edition to a 2008 edition. I really want to look into seeing how the wording is different, how they talk differently. Now, one source that I'm not sure about, and I think it's going to be, I'm just going to give it away and discard it, is the week-by-week guide, Now That You're Sober. I mean, it's more about recovery and not literature. And I'm not quite sure, the other one I'm not quite sure about yet are the Life Recovery Bible, because Christianity, even though the Big Book of AA, in that time, they were Christianity. So they did focus and rely heavily on Christianity and the 12 steps into it. So I don't know. All these sources were found basically on Google Play, the book library. I bought all these books because I knew what they were in recovery. But I'm going to focus on them from an outsider's perspective and the literature in them, not as a person in recovery. You know, if they want to interview some people that I know that are in recovery and some that are not. And they will help me, especially because right now I'm in California with the Army school, and I have people from other states that I can talk to. Thank you.